is like right here.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's like it's live streaming, and then I can go to my what's it called? I think they call it Edge. Yeah, Microsoft Edge, and then I can stream, and then I'll see myself here
Is it
when
your
it opens.
website?
Yeah, this is my website.
Oh, wow. Why do you need your website? What do you do there?
This is like a chat. Well, it's a stream, so it's streaming the video from here, and then this is a chat that updates on both of the or on every client. So yeah, and
What's
then
your
it also
name?
saves my name. I just go by the
Lord
name
the
Daisy
Harper.
on here. Lodi H is the domain. Oh, it auto corrected for you. Oh,
Yeah.
Lodi H. Yeah. Yeah, I don't show up on Google yet, but that's me.
Oh.
Yeah.
And you design it yourself?
Yeah. This is my design or auteur sort of website web app.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
And once you retrieve all the data, do you
Mhm.
somehow store it somewhere to visualize?
Yeah, it's visualized right here. So the chat messages I was just looking at are these messages you see right here. They're the messages that are
Did you
right
retrieve,
here.
right?
Yeah, so every time I reload the page, it'll retrieve these messages,
Mm-hmm.
and every time I send a new one, it'll store it on the server.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and it's just automatic. But if I put in a new user account, like new person, that's not me, so it won't show up. And then, but it say if a new person came on and signed up for an account, I could go to their URL and stream their video with their chat, and it's all separate from mine. Because so how this is defined is when I go to stream/models, I just have this basic chat message model that has an ID and it has a vendor, which is how I'm querying it, vendor.streammessages.all. It has a user, which is the user that sent it, a timestamp, and then a simple message, and then an ID just for internal querying.
Oh my God. Can you just show me, for example, the sample of the table? Can you just retrieve a table?
Oh,
Sample of the in columnar format.
in SQL, I actually don't know how to do that in SQL because Django generates all the SQL itself. But to query the entire table of these chat messages in SQL, that's just chat message.objects.all, which will show me every single one of the messages. And that's how I would run the SQL. I'm sort of like you. I use an app to run SQL. It's just not a desktop app. Yeah.
Can you show me one more time how do you connect it to your website?
Oh yeah.
So that the information that you retrieve goes to your website.
Oh yeah, definitely. So first, cat stream/consumers. So to create this model, I have these consumers, and this is the chat consumer. This is all it is right here. It just receives and relays these messages, and it runs this asynchronous function with user's ID if there's a user or none, the room name, which is Daisy, my name, and the message, and then all that does is it imports the user model, queries both users, and then creates the chat message with the users and the messages.
And the users, I mean, not users, but your guests onto your website, can they leave a message too?
Yeah, guests can leave a message too. So right here, if it's trying to get the user's ID, it'll get the user's ID if it exists, and if there isn't an ID, then it'll be else none if the user ID is none. So that if there's no user, it
User ID is
automatically
like
renders
some
guest.
guest.
Yeah, if there's no ID, it's a guest. So if you I show you here, if you go to the watch template, where I'm rendering this is just right here. And I have an if statement in the chat box for message and vendor.streammessages.all. If message.user, oops, message.user.profile.name. If they're a vendor, I'll put them as a streamer. And if there's no user at all, I can just put them as a guest. Put them down as a guest.
Oh, okay.
And then I'm just rendering the message.
For example, For example, I want to write down for you something.
Oh yeah, if you go to the URL, the root URL, and then slash stream slash daisy with a capital D.
Or after landing.
Right after lottieh.com slash stream slash daisy with a capital D. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, nice. Let me just try that. Oh, nice.
And that's me live.
Um,
I should be able to see that too. And I see you just have a different guest ID. Yeah. But if you were to make an account, it would show your
you see my
username
user
here.
ID, right?
It just wouldn't show streamer because it knows you're not the vendor.
And then if I get signed up, you'll see my user ID, and it also show you the day I got signed up.
Yeah, definitely.
Location, right?
Definitely. There's actually so much information.
Can you like
In the user models, I'm storing a whole bunch of information like, oh my gosh, verification codes, recover
oh, for
tokens,
me?
your IP,
Even subscribe or not, you can see like
yeah, whether the account is even public, or whether the email is valid, the followers and following, different data I render for myself, images, facial recognition settings, like shake to log out is an option. There's a bunch of settings on don't use anymore, some Stripe settings for payments. And then bash is like the email user and an email password I have set. That's just a hash to hash an email password. And then
email password. You mean your
yeah,
guest
Dovecot password. So a password for Dovecot to log into the email server that sends email for this app.
Only for you or for all?
For all accounts. So each account can generate their own email address.
And other the passwords encrypted?
Yeah, the passwords are encrypted. So if you cat config / etc, this is just where I generate the file. You can see this is an SHA 512 crypt hash of the user password.
Can you like see, for example, user ID 25?
Yeah, definitely. I haven't deleted any users, so if I go to python manage.pyshell, my computer's getting a little bit slow. Okay, hold on.
Can you try to write SQL? I mean, yeah, write SQL in Python using SQL Alchemy package.
Oh yeah, Django doesn't really need that, but I've tried to do that before. Django sort of has SQL built in.
So you just write in Python and do
Yeah.
translate it into
Yeah, but to get the user, I'd go user.objects.get ID equals 25. I think user is imported. Yeah, and then I can go to dot username and see what they call themselves. That was just an account that was generated with an email sign up. I could go dot email and see if it's a bot or anything. That might be someone real. I don't know who that is. But that's user 25. But then I'm just user 2, and that's my email. User 1 is the admin account, which is tied to my other email. User 3 is, I'm not sure. They're just random numbers. But yeah, I can spy on people's emails definitely.
why your website is called loading?
Why is it what?
Loaded hard.
Oh, it's my name, Charlotte.
Charlotte.
Yeah.
It is short.
Yeah. You don't have to sign up for my notifications. I'll spam you. But yeah, I thought this was so cool how I just asked AI to do this, and then I had to ask it for so many changes and to revise it to make it perfect.
Did you make it
But
with AI?
I made it with AI with Google Copilot or GitHub Copilot. Just putting Copilot into GitHub on the website, and I copied it
How
in.
people started using it, and it's pretty good.
Apparently, it can even have like deployment automation solutions, and it has like pretty good idea of what I wanted. Like it knew I wanted this after a good couple tries, and integrating it into this whole template.
How long did it take to do that?
Oh my gosh, I got up at like 10 a.m. and then I went to sleep at like 4 a.m. So I think I spent more than 12 hours.
Just that website?
Yeah, about 18 hours. just making all of the changes and refining it, getting it so the chat scrolls and aligns right, and getting it so this little icon is in here. And then I also added the full screen button with icons, and it changes the icon from exit full screen to arrows full screen.
Wow.
Yeah,
Cool.
I spent so much time on it.
Let me just actually see it. Um,
Oh, those are
did
just
you
social
include your
sharing
GitHub
buttons.
here?
Oh, it's on the
Yeah.
landing page if you go to /landing.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead. How's it going?
Good to see you again.
Oh, thank you. Yeah.
What was your name again?
I'm Charlotte. What's your name?
Charlotte? I'm Luke.
Luke, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Oh, did it not work?
Yes, that's error 404.
You went to /landing.
Maybe.
Oh, with a lowercase L. Yeah. There you go.
Are you guys working on a project?
Oh, I was just showing her the project I'm working on because she had some like Django, or not Django, but SQL questions, and
Oh, nice.
I'm a SQL person, like building this SQL app, and I've just been working on this live streaming app that I built yesterday.
Oh, wow.
That I integrated with my YouTube upload app, so it can stream live and upload to YouTube at the same time. And I added a chat and then database the chat, and that's like everything I've done.
That's awesome.
Yeah, totally.
How long have you been doing SQL for?
For a good number of years now, about 10 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Is that like your favorite language?
No, I actually use Django. I don't code hardly any SQL, just other than to set up my database.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty easy. But I think Copilot is really cool. Like GitHub Copilot is really cool how it can just interpret what you're saying and like build a pretty good example.
Because I like the you were at the last GitHub conference, and I liked how like we were at their office. It was really cool. It was like we were up on top, and and they it was like really fun experience being there, and and then we had the sandwiches too. It was kind of fun.
Oh yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
System for auditing changes, models, the new system, and then
what are you working on, Luke?
I'm working on a little PowerPoint for next week to do my presentation.
Oh, nice! That's really cool.
Yeah, so I'm going to talk a little bit about bits and bytes and like the history behind them.
Okay.
So it's like a 5 to 6 minute presentation.
Oh, nice.
They're kind of short but brief.
Nice. Yeah.
Pretty excited about it.
Oh, cool. That's really cool. Yeah. That'll be fun.
Have you done a talk before?
I haven't want to.
You should.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, this will be my first one, so we'll see
how it goes. Totally, yeah. Yeah, I wanted to get my project I wanted to give a talk about bash automation, so I want to get my project really to the point where it is, where I want it, where I feel like I am ready to give a talk about it.
Yeah.
Because I have a whole bunch of bash automation code, and it's just very, very close to being able to set up a whole website with a whole bunch of advanced features completely automatically using user data. So it can automatically deploy my website, and it can also convert it into a different website with a different name and different keys and everything, deploy a different version of it. And it's just entirely bash automation that automates the entire install process.
That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you were to set up your own tech company,
I could set up something with APIs. What would be what?
What would be the purpose and why?
Oh, the purpose? Honestly, my company right now is just offering independent web development services, contract services. So that's the purpose of my company. But also just proof of concept crypto payment processing is kind of the goal with this app. Tip payments and then payments for the content and books and stuff on there. Yeah, it's supposed to go with my YouTube, so I have this app linked to my YouTube, and it's kind of to go hand in hand with that. I've been making some videos about coding on YouTube and teaching a little bit of coding on YouTube.